Let's try and take a look at tonight's starting lineups brought to you by Modelo Especial. For the Boston Celtics, it'll be Marcus Morris, Al Horford, and Jason Tatum. On the Mauer, Kane Fitzgerald, and Tony Brown. And we're underway. Irving up court for the Celtics. Started by Bledsoe. They switch to Mirotic. Kyrie kicks it out to Jaylen Brown in rhythm. And rebounded by Middleton.
Well, you have to get back now. Both of these teams are very, very quick in the open floor and will stop on the dime and shoot a three.
Irving stopped up by Lopez, moving his feet well. Stepped out of bounds, trying to fire the three. Defensive team in the NBA. And the number 3 offensive team. Middleton walks with it. That's his second.
For Milwaukee, 45-9 in game 1.
Brown working against Mirotic. Back out to Horford. Here's Tatum with a long mid-range jumper, and he drills it. Good start for Jason Tatum.
Well, I like the fact that there was no hesitation. He came off of that weave, and as soon as he saw that the defender was back, he's exploded. Now, this is your problem.
Giannis kept all the way to the bucket. Nobody's
The game. Now, the big thing is you got to get to him at half court and no later than by the three-point line. Not one guy, but 2.
Horford just inside the three-point arc, and that's pure.
Now, Al is playing great. He's matched up with Giannis, a very difficult thing. Plus, he has to rebound the basketball and stay out of foul trouble.
Mirotic missing the deep 3. Mirotic struggled shooting the ball in the previous game to start the game. Extra pass to Brown from the corner, and he knocks it down.
Well, he had a terrific 17 points a game.
Continues to start for Marcus Smart, who's out with that oblique injury. Although Smart has been practicing, trying to get back as soon as possible. Kyrie with great handle and the finish.
Now, look at it, the building.
Brown staying in front of Middleton.
I see you got to hit the Greek. The Greek was open on a roll.
Got into the paint and play a little bully ball on Horford, who looks at the official, Kane Fitzgerald, and won't get the call.
Well, you know, look, let's face it, Horford really played him extremely well in game 1.
Tatum back rimmed that. Teams go up and down. Here's Bledsoe.
You got to see, once again, there's a 3. We're talking about 2 of them.
Then the Milwaukee Bucks during the regular season. Horford one-on-one against Giannis Antetokounmpo.
See, if they're going to allow that kind of contact at both ends, both guys will be very happy because they'll never be in foul trouble.
They're rolling up their sleeves, Coach, as Middleton gets his first mid-range jumper to fall.
How good is
Swings it into the corner to Kyrie Irving, matched up against Antetokounmpo. Lefty layup is no good.
The big thing is just don't foul him. Make him shoot over the top of you.
That's going to be a foul against the Celtics.
Also struggling at 64. This has got to change in this series because he's getting to the line.
They got there 18 times in game 2. Horford off the mark from downtown and whistling back out to Horford. Brown blocked by Giannis inside. 2 on the clock for Kyrie, and they won't get it off in time. A shot clock.
Now Bledsoe is all over Irving early in this game. He knows he cannot let him get going. He's the one that forced that turnover at the other end.
Bledsoe got blocked underneath that time. Here's Kyrie back.
There he
right
is.
by Lopez. Kicks it out to a wide open Tatum.
Good decision. Good game. So they've got to get him going.
Middleton run off the three-point line. Bledsoe. He was much more aggressive in game 2, but missed that layup attempt.
Now look, he just had 2 shot blocks. But what you like about it, he's attacking the rim, where he's a little passive in game 1.
And Morris had it knocked away by Antetokounmpo.
Lock out now, watch out.
And he's fouled by Kyrie Irving.
Into the game and replacing Lopez.
Here's Ilyasova, three-point shooter.
Yeah, Morris all over him.
Bledsoe, little step back, and he gets it.
Bledsoe said, listen, I know I only had 1 field goal in game 1, but I made up for that in game 2, and I'm going to try to double that in game 3.
Coming off 21 points, he was their 3rd leading scorer in the previous contest. Horford lost the handle. Here's Bledsoe on the move again. Drops it off for Ilyasova. No hesitation, Bledsoe off the mark. Boston has misfired on its last 6 shots. Here's Hayward, who's playing his best basketball of the season coming into these playoffs. Kicks it out to Horford. Now 7 straight misses for the Celtics.
Look, they're getting good looks at the basket, no doubt about it. On the drive and kicks, for whatever reason, the corners are wide open.
And one and done for the Bucks at the other end. Here's Kyrie Irving with 3 points so far. By Bledsoe for the lefty finish.
Yeah, he almost had it blocked. 3-point attempt teams that we have in basketball.
Antetokounmpo, his shot distorted inside by Horford. Irving in a rush. Hayward underneath. Crashes to the court, fouled by Bledsoe.
Yeah, well, that time you're going. Bain sets great screens.
Semi Ojeleye in early. Good fake by Tatum. And that's the Jason Tatum that was the second leading scorer for the Celtics in the playoffs last year. Showing a lot of confidence early.
Oh, sure. Well, the main thing is he's too good a scorer. During the season, he's second. During the first round of the playoffs, how about that move?
And Giannis with a great spin.
Well, you know, without Horford and the physical 6'10", laying on him and using that forearm like he has in both games, I don't care who's out there now picking him up. He'll just blow by.
He's got 7. Kyrie trying to get that bucket back, and out of Athens, Greece, has gained 51 pounds of muscle. And he uses it on drives like that.
Oh, yeah, he got fouled.
And he draws them.
And got to the line 31 times, so I think that helped.
Okay. Irving on the blow-by. Kicks it out again to Baines. And one and done for the Boston Celtics.
Well, he'll shoot that 3, just like Horford, because they both shoot a good percentage. Excellent call.
10 on the shot clock. Tatum from downtown. And George Hill.
Bench in both games, averaging 9 points, but he's a pro. He's been in a lot of pressurized playoff games.
Has great history with Budenholzer going back to his days in San Antonio. Pat Connaughton, years after Kobe Bryant challenged him to win the MVP, he is perhaps on the cusp of doing it. Kyrie slammed on the break, so stopped on a dime and didn't leave Milwaukee any chance.
Well, he's 3 for 5 right now. And just remember we told you that both teams are shooting poorly. Right now, Boston is about 37%. Milwaukee is at 42%.
That's the second of Boston, playing in front of a lot of friends and family members here. Morris on the drive, blocked by Lopez. And the Celtics throw it out of bounds. Connaughton, a 2-port sports star at Notre Dame. Here's Lopez from deep. Connaughton skying for the rebound. And he's got 8 consecutive points. 3 inches. Amazing.
Oh, great point, because you could see he definitely demonstrated it right there.
Al Horford with a counter from downtown.
Yeah, for that one right there. So you can see there are a lot of guys that are high in the 3-point shooting.
He's got 5 in the game. Middleton over Morris.
Good to Morris. Defense there. He got a deflection of that shot.
Kyrie in a nice rhythm. That one, they're going to count it. Wow.
Everything is a 3-point or the mid-range game. And when they get in the paint, how about 11 shot blocks by Milwaukee in game 1?
Yeah, they're tough in that restricted area. Speaking of tough, good move by Lopez for the bucket.
See, they got to get him going. He's struggling with the 3 ball, but down inside, they don't double team him, so he can overpower once the Celtics switch on to him.
Kyrie inside, feeling good. Left that one short, and Lopez clears.
He's 1 for 7 from the field, okay? Come on. Take your time and play with him.
In rhythm, Morris got it. He was their best player in game 2. So says their head coach, Brad Stevens.
Well, he had a great season, played extremely well with the points, the rebounding, and then making big plays, because he can also deliver the pass.
Hill a little bit strong.
Without him.
9-2 Boston run. Hayward on the post-up. They found their guy and got their bucket.
Come on. At both ends, we should see a little bit more of that, because you're always worrying about the guys in the corner for both of these teams.
Bledsoe got downhill, man.
Oh, that was an offense.
Ooh, he put Morris in the weight room. He might have gotten away with a push.
Might have. Are you kidding me?
And a foul going to go against the Bucks. And Kyrie goes 3 for 3. And that's going to be the end of the first 12 minutes. Celtics